March 30th, 26, Raw review. Starts out with Cody Rhodes coming out. And Cody, what are you doing here? And then you get even more confused. Stephanie McMahon comes out. And it makes sense, though, if you think about it, because the one who got tormented the most by 09 Randy was Stephanie McMahon. He came out and said, "You're not like your father. You don't have that edge. You can't push it to the limit. You're just not good enough to beat Randy right now." And he goes, "Respectfully, you're not like your father either." Stephanie smacks him, and he goes, "Thank you." That's pretty much what happened. It was all right segment. It was pretty good. It wasn't the best segment ever or anything, but I liked the segment. I thought it was all right. Uh, Made more sense than Jelly Roll. So we got that. It did definitely make more sense than Jelly Roll. And her going, it does make sense. Her being the one to say all this does make sense. She was the one being tormented the most by Randall Keith Orton 09. So that just makes sense. And then next they go directly to the WWE World Tag Team Championship in a street fight. The Usos versus Logan Paul and Austin Theory. Um, this was a this was a match. Um, was a match on the card for sure. Sure, it did happen tonight. It wasn't my favorite match by any means. The only segment that I was like, oh, that's cool, is it's one I've seen a lot. Just the trash can, them smacking Austin Theory, and they just kept smacking him. Like I think even LA Knight was like, oh, that's enough. All right, that's enough. Like they just kept hitting him. That was the only segment I was like, okay, yeah. I Show Speed came out, socked LA Knight with the brass knuckles. Logan Paul grabs brass knuckles, smacks Jimmy. Jay goes, hits Logan Paul. Austin Theory covers Jimmy. 1, 2, 3, new tag team champions, the Vision, Logan Paul and Austin Theory. Yeah, it was a match. It was a match. For sure. There was a match. Um, yeah, for sure was a match. Or. Next, we had the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship match. The Irresistible Forces, aka Nia Jax and Lash Legend, versus Bayley and Lyra Valkyria. This was like a filler match. Like it was just mainly to set up. Cause it ended up ending by no disqualification. Um, the Bella Twins came out, and then Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss came out. It was, and that set up the Fatal Four Way getting announced. It was yeah, they definitely did announce that. Um, that's all I can say about the match. This part of Raw was just meh, but then it picks up. Cause then we go straight into, I think it went into the Penta versus Kofi Kingston match. It was pretty good actually. It was very good. There were some spots that was like, oh, that's good, because Kofi Kingston's of course really good. So it led to um, Penta jumping off the top rope. Kofi catches him with a Trouble in Paradise, catching him midair. Trouble in Paradise. 1-2 kick out. There was this part earlier in the match too where Kofi keeps telling Grayson Waller, "Hey, do not help me, do not help me," and then Kofi goes for a dive, and then Penta hits him, and Kofi's on the ground, and Grayson Waller's like, "You don't need me, huh? You don't need me, huh?" And then Grayson Waller gets Mexican Destroyered. Um, and the Kofi Kingston cell at the end of the match. Kofi Kingston cell on the Mexican Destroyer, cinema. It was so good. He sold it like like it devastating. Okay, he like did like a headstand, like not a handstand. He was like on his head. So I mean, it was yeah, it was cool. Yeah, I mean, it was a pretty good match. As this was when Raw kicked up, and I thought it actually began to be a pretty good show. So now we're going to go into the segments that weren't matches. There is one more match, one more match, yeah. But we're gonna go into the segments, and it starts off with a Stephanie Vicaire and Liv Morgan segment. Liv Morgan comes out. Um, she says some bad things about Stephanie Vicaire's mom, essentially, and Stephanie Vicaire didn't like it. Boom, fire. She comes out. Stephanie Vicaire goes, attacks, gets the edge on Liv Morgan. Brings out a chair. Roxanne Perez, boom, attacks her. Um, it was actually a pretty good segment. It's only like um, she said some things I was like it threw me off. I was like, oh, but it was a pretty good segment. I thought it was pretty good. Um, yeah. Um, it added another layer where it was aggressive where it needed to be. Um, yeah. I mean, people whenever they announced Cody was going to be on Raw, they were like, oh, it's going to take away from Liv Morgan segment. It did not. It did not at all. Also, they said Cody was getting booed. He got loudly cheered when his music hit. I was like, oh. Uh, yeah. Next is Finn Balor challenging Dominic Mysterio to a match at WrestleMania, which gets confirmed as happening. Um, it was actually a good segment. He pretty much admitted he was wrong in the past. He wasn't happy with in the past, and then he complimented Dominic Mysterio, being like, "Well, you took a page out of my own book. What can I do?" And I thought that was pretty cool. I thought it was a very good segment. It was only like a minute, but it was very good. It was very, very good. He made time, and it was very nice. Then, oh, Obafemi, Brock Lesnar segment. This is probably the best feud on WrestleMania. It's just two big men staring at each other. And that says a lot. When Oba comes out, it roars. It's so loud. The segment starts off with Brock Lesnar and Paul Heyman in the ring. Shocker. And Paul Heyman just talking pretty much. He's like, oh, Oba keeps surprise attacking him. He wasn't ready to fight. And Brock's in full wrestling gear, and they're like, he is ready to fight now. And then he's like, he keeps talking, and Brock just takes the microphone. And he goes, "Get out here right now, Obafemi, get out here!" And then Adam Pearce, I about to say Paul Pierce. Adam Pearce comes out. He goes, "There is no fight happening right now. Okay, there's no fight happening right now. You're gonna have to wait till WrestleMania." Like, oh, lights go out, and then they added like a thing before his entrance music hit. I think they're doing a little too much now. I actually like the pause in between. Cause then the lights go out, and then it's whenever the light, like all you see is just Ova, just this figure, and he is massive, bro. He looks awesome. I actually really like the stop because of that. I think it adds to his entrance. I know some people don't like it, some people do like it. I like it. That's how it is. I do indeed like it. Um, that is for sure. Next segment, the Seth Rollins segment. Paul Heyman comes out. He says, "I'm from New York." They did the person doing the lighting messed up, and he goes, "Where are you from, New Jersey?" Gets a big pop. And Paul Heyman is just he's talking. He's like, I got him arrested. Yada yada yada. Adam Pierce, Mr. Pierce comes out, and he goes, so you haven't checked your email. This has been a constant thing throughout the show. Is him talking about this email. He goes, Seth Rollins is cleared to compete, and all charges were dropped. And then Seth Rollins' music hits. They did not change his music theme. I thought they were going to. Well, some people said that they thought he was going to. Did not change, which is good. The crowd's going, oh, shield chair, boom, in the back. It kind of annoys me that anytime Seth Rollins hits someone in the back, I hop on Twitter and everyone's just like, it's the shield chair, the shield chair. But it's also, I find it funny at the same time, so it's fine. But and then he hits Paul Heyman in the back with the chair, and then he lines up the chair. He looks like he's going for a stomp, and then spit. Wait, no, Braun Breaker did not show up. Instead, as soon as he goes for a stomp, he gets dragged to the ring, put in a chokehold. Gunther puts him in a chokehold, makes him pass out. Gunther versus Seth Rollins at WrestleMania. I guess Braun Breaker wasn't cleared. I'm very interested to see what happens with an Ilya Dragunov now. But I am also excited for Gunther versus Seth Rollins. I think it's going to be a very good match. You hop online and some people are saying they don't think it's going to be a good match. It's going to be a good match, okay? It's going to be a good match. You're going to like it. It is going to be very, very good. People are online also like, well, where's the story? So you're not going to believe it. There are 2 Raws left till WrestleMania. 2. And also, on the other end, there are 3 SmackDowns left till WrestleMania. WrestleMania is not next week. They have time to tell these stories. Give your favorites these WrestleMania spots. I'm not going to complain about Carmelo Hayes getting left off WrestleMania until I know that he has been left off WrestleMania. I'm not going to complain about Ilya Dragunov getting left off WrestleMania until I know that he's been left off WrestleMania. So Gunther, for sure, has a match, and we're going to find out the story probably next week with either a Seth or Gunther promo. Some people are speculating that it's going to lead to Paul Heyman allowing Gunther to retire Brock at SummerSlam. We shall see. We shall see what happens there. Next, we have Raquel Rodriguez versus Io Sky. This was a good match. Raquel was not the best in it, but she was not the worst. She's all right. I didn't think she had a big problem. You'll go on internet and they'll be like, "Oh, this girl's terrible." I don't think she's that bad. I'm thinking recently the only person that has actually I think gotten worse is Nia Jax. I thought her campaign, like I think it was 2 years ago, was actually pretty good. I thought she was getting better in the ring. I thought she was getting better, and then this year she has not been the best. Nia Jax has not been, but Raquel Rodriguez I think actually got better throughout the year last year. And then she's like kind of getting up and down, but it was a fine match. The Kabuki Warriors come out, Asuka and Kairi Sane. Asuka starts yelling at Kairi because they failed to attack Io Sky. Io Sky sees them. Io Sky jumps out. Her leg catches the rope. She kind of fell. I hope she's okay. I think she's okay. But she did kind of fall headfirst onto the floor. I hope she's okay. She is like I was about to say my favorite wrestler, and then I'm gonna sound like that kid who's eating the cookies. Like, this one my favorite. This one my favorite. I like so many women on WWE's roster. I think a lot of them are very, very good. Next is the main events segment. Roman Reigns and CM Punk engage in a ferocious fight. I just read the article. It was a good brawl. It was actually very. Roman comes out. He's like, get CM. He's like, Madison Square Garden. Acknowledge me. Punk's music hits. Punk ain't in the mood to be talking. He puts the rapping on. They start brawling. they keep stopping Roman. Roman looks like he's about to do the powerbomb through the table. They stop it. CM Punk's about to do GTS. They stop it. CM Punk finally gets the GTS off, and then CM Punk does a power bomb through the table. I haven't seen CM Punk do a power bomb through a table in a while, and then people are gonna come back and be like, "Hey, you didn't know this happened 1 year ago exactly," and then I'll eat my words and I'll apologize. But it was a good segment. It was actually aggressive. I actually like these brawls. I like these brawls. Like the Stephanie Vaquer versus Liv Morgan one. It was only like 2 minutes. I really liked that one. This brawl here, I liked a lot. These brawls are very, very good. I didn't like Cody Rhodes and Randy Orton brawl last week. So some brawls are good, some brawls are not. When it's done right, it's good. When it's done bad, it's not. That's how it is. I thought the Raw was alright. It was definitely was not my favorite Raw. I didn't like the first hour of Raw or so, but I did think it picked up probably after the Oba segment. I thought Raw picked up pretty nicely. I also like the Finn Balor segment, so maybe the Finn Balor segment. So yeah, it's about my review of Raw. I'm excited to see Gunther versus Seth Rollins. Now my predictions video also already got removed, so I'm going to go ahead and give my prompt. Gunther versus Seth Rollins. Who do I think is going to win?